brick masonry, tests of bricks, and classification of bricks. First of all, brick masonry. The art of building structures using bricks and binding material like cement mortar is called brick masonry. Okay, we place alternate arrangements of bricks with binding material, that is cement mortar, that is called brick masonry. Here is stone masonry. The art of building structures using stones and binding materials like cement mortar is called stone masonry. The stones are arranged in the alternate or in the distinct positions so that they form a structural system to become the part of stone masonry. Okay, this type of construction mostly happen in the hilly areas. Block masonry. The art of building structure using concrete blocks with binding material like cement mortar is called block masonry. This one unit is called concrete masonry unit, CMU unit. Okay, the number of units are placed with the binding material, that is block masonry. These are various block masonry units that are used in the block masonry construction, so you can have an idea. There is a standard block masonry unit that is 8 inch by 8 inch into 16 inch. Okay, but it varies location to location. Basic terms of bricks of brick. Brick is a basic building unit which is in the form of rectangular block. Standard size, normal size, that is 9 inch by 4.5 inch, 4.5 inch, that is 4.5 inch, and 3 inch. 9 inch length, 4.5 inch width, and 3 inch height. Okay, in the millimeter or SI units, 2 to 5 millimeter length, 112 millimeter width, and 75 millimeter height. Okay, that is header and that is stretcher. This face of the brick, longitudinal face of the brick, that is stretcher, this is header. Okay, now arises. The edges formed by the intersection of plane surfaces of a brick are called arises. Okay, you can see these all are the arises. This face of the brick and this face of the brick are intersecting at this line. This is called arises. Frog. The depression provided in the face of brick during its manufacturing is called frog. This depression may on the one side of the brick is present. Mostly the manufacturer or the industry person provide their brand mark in that depression. That depression is called frog. Chords. Each horizontal layer of brick laid in mortar, cement mortar, is called chords. Okay, that is frog. Okay, that is brick masonry. This for one layer, that is one course, second course, third course, fourth course. Or this work is also called masonry work, is also called course work. Okay, so these are courses, each layer is course. Okay, queens and perpends. The external corners of a wall are called queens and the bricks forming queens are called queen bricks. Queen header or queen stretcher. Okay, this corner brick which comes at the corner, the header face of the corner brick, that is queen header, and the stretcher face of the corner brick, that is queen stretcher. Okay, and what is the perpends? The vertical joints of bricks are called perpends. The perpends of alternate courses should be in the same vertical. Okay, you can see this jointing position is same in the alternate layers. Okay, so these are called perpends. Jambs. It is the vertical side of the door or window opening to which door or window frame is attached. Okay, and this is the window, then the right and the left side of the window, that is called jambs, where the window is attached. Soffit. The under surface of any structural member such as lintel, a slab, is called soffit. The bottom face of the slab, that is called soffit. Okay, Okay, in the window, this above the window there is lintel, so the bottom of the lintel is called soffit. Sill, the horizontal surface at bottom side of door or window opening is called sill. Okay, this bottom side is called sill. Mortar. Mortar, the mixture of binding material and fine aggregate forming a workable paste, is called mortar. Okay, with the binding material, that is cement, and fine aggregate, that may be sand, or forming a workable paste, that is called mortar. Grout or slurry. The thin paste of cement is called grout or slurry. Okay, that is thin or liquid form. It is used to fill the joints. Okay, whenever there are cracks or joints which remain open, so that is filled with slurry. Lintel. A small horizontal member to span up small opening is called lintel. To make the load distribution to the left and the right side, the structural member of concrete or wood that is placed across the opening, that is called lintel. A small horizontal member to span up small opening is called lintel. Now that is a brick. So let's see what is king closer. Okay, if we cut the brick in the longitudinal side into two parts, then the half portion of the brick is called king closer. Okay, now what is queen closer? Okay, if half side from this and half side of this, if brick cut, the corner of the brick is cut, then this is called queen closer. Now metered closer. Okay, at 45 or 60-degree angle. Okay, some cut by hammer or chisel at an angle 45 to 60, then this is called metered closer. Beveled closer. Okay, here half side and up to the full length, that is called beveled closer. Okay, bat. Okay, there if half bat. Now 3 by 4 bat. Okay, beveled bat means cut at some inclination. Okay, now types of bonds. Okay, there are basic 4 types of bonds: stretcher bond, header bond, English bond, and Flemish bond. One by one, what is stretcher bond? Here, see carefully. Okay, this is stretcher bond. Okay, along the longitudinal side of the brick is placed. Okay, here you can see the joints are at the alternate positions, so this is called stretcher bond. Now header bond. Okay, these are bats. The 3 by 4 bat or half bat is used. Why? To make the bond or the joint position alternate. You will see here, by providing the bat at this position, now the alternate position will be there. Now at the third layer, the bricks will be in the alternate layer. If the header face on the front side, you will see this is called header bond. Okay, now speed up here at the alternate position. Again, there is bat is provided to make the bond at the alternate positions. Now English bond. Okay, here see, again there is bat is provided. And this bat is a king closer. Again, king closer bed is provided. In the English bond, in the first layer, all the bricks, the two bricks in the same layer are provided. In the one layer, all are the bricks are with the stretcher face, and in the second layer, all the bricks are with the header face. Okay, in the alternate. Okay, in the one layer stretcher, second layer header, in the third layer again stretcher. Okay, so now let's see Flemish bond. Okay, in the Flemish bond, header and stretcher are provided in the same layer. Okay, here you can see bat is already provided in the previous layer. In the second layer is also provided the bat. Okay, here you can see two stretcher, one header, two stretcher, one header, two stretcher, one header. Again you can see two stretcher, one header, two stretcher, one header. Okay, in the one layer both positions are used. Okay, and with providing of bed, you will also see the bonds are present in the alternate positions. This is called Flemish bond. Now here are corner junctions. If you are doing the brick masonry in the corners, here when the wall is 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter wall, here if in the first layer, then you will provide the bed in the second layer, then your bond will be in the good position or in the alternate position. Similarly, if there is a 9-inch with 13-inch wall, okay, similarly heavier walls are shown. Okay, this side is shown for the English bond and this side is shown for the Flemish bond, and this is rest up to you. You have to study it by yourself. Now T junctions, okay, for English bonds and for the Flemish bond. For example, here a single 4.5-inch wall when 9-inch wall intersect, so how the joint will occur. Okay, so first layer of bricks will be this way and the second layer of bricks will be this way, then the embedment of one brick wall to the other will be proper. Similar T junctions for English bond and Flemish bond. This is also up to you. You have to study it by yourself. Similarly, cross junctions and squint junctions. Okay, similar for Flemish bond and for these are for both Flemish bond. English bond for upper side, and for the bottom they are for Flemish bond. Now I will discuss the test on for bricks. A brick is generally subjected to the following tests to find for the construction work. To check the quality of bricks, these 7 tests should be performed before construction. First test is absorption test. Absorption test. A brick is taken, okay, from the lot. One sample of brick is taken and it is weighed dry. Dry weight of brick is noted. Okay, for the dry you can put in the oven. After dryness you have to take the weight, that is W1. It is then immersed in the water for 24 hours. Then it should be put in the water for the 24 hours. It is weighed again. Then it's weighed again. Now the weight will be W2. Okay, and the difference in weight indicates the amount of water absorbed by the brick. Okay, the difference will tell us how much water is absorbed by the brick. It should not be exceed 20% by weight of dry brick. Okay, when we take the difference means W2 minus W1 divided by W1. It should not be exceed 20% of weight of dry brick. Okay, compressive slash crushing strength of brick. Okay, so there are two types of tests, compressive tests on performed on bricks. Here is a single brick in the compression testing machine or UTM universal testing machine. Here is a brick masonry unit, okay, with the bonds. The crushing strength of a brick is found out by placing in a compression testing machine. It is pressed till it breaks. Okay. The minimum crushing or compressive strength of brick is 3.5 Newton per millimeter square, or you can say 3.5 megapascal. Okay, for brick and for masonry. This is for brick. Hardness test on brick. In this test, a scratch is made on brick surface with the help of fingernail. We scratch the surface of brick with the fingernail. If no impression or no marks are left on brick surface, the brick is sufficiently hard and it is usable for construction, because the proper burning of brick is done, so that's why it is hard and it can be used for the construction. Presence of soluble salts. Okay, the brick, the 10% depth height of the brick is dipped in the water. Okay, the soluble salts cause efflorescence on the surface of bricks. These white patches are called of salts are called efflorescence. The soluble salts cause efflorescence on the surface of brick. For finding out the presence of soluble salts in brick, it is immersed in water for 24 hours. Okay, the 10% height of the brick is immersed in the water for 24 hours. The water from the bottom due to capillary action start moving upward. Then the salts which are present in the brick comes out on the surface and appear. The presence of white deposits on bricks indicates presence of soluble salts. These are the observations. If there are no white patches appear during after the test, means nil efflorescence. That is very good brick. If 10% area covered with salt, then slight efflorescence. Okay, third 25% area covered with salt, that is called moderate efflorescence. If 50%, that is heavy, and greater than 50%, that is serious efflorescence. Okay, how much efflorescence is allowed, that I will discuss in the classification of brick: first class, second class, third class, and fourth class. Shape and size. Okay, that after manufacturing of brick, is it the bricks are formed in the standardized size or in the good size? So for that purpose, shape and size test is performed. In this test, a brick is closely inspected. It should be of standard size and its shape should be truly rectangular with sharp edges. Okay, how we do that test? We place 20 bricks. So, okay, first 20 bricks in the stretcher face, then 20 bricks in the header face, then the 20 bricks in the lengthwise, widthwise, and heightwise. Okay, here we calculate the total length of 20 bricks, then divided by 20, we get the average length of one brick. Similarly, we get the total width of 20 bricks and then divide of one width of number of bricks, 20 bricks, then we get the average width of one brick. Similarly, we calculate the total we have placed height wise. We will calculate the total heights of 20 bricks, then divided by 20, we get the average height of 20 bricks. So that's how we perform the shape and size test. For this purpose, 20 bricks of standard size 2 to 5 means 9 inch by 4.5 inch by 3 inch are selected at random, and they are stacked lengthwise along the width and along the height wise, okay, as shown in the figure. For good quality bricks, the result should be within the permissible limits. Or what are the permissible limits, that I will discuss in the classification of bricks. Sixth test is soundness test of brick. In this test, the any two bricks are taken from the lot where the bricks are stacked. They are stuck with each other. Okay, the brick should not break and a clear ringing sound should be produced. If after hitting the two bricks a clear ringing sound produced and bricks do not break, then that is a good quality brick. That is called soundness test on brick. Now the seventh test is structure of brick. A brick is broken and its structure is examined. It should be homogeneous, compact and free from any defects such as holes, lumps. Okay. When we break the brick, if there is a homogeneous face of the brick surface is present, that is a good brick. And if there are holes, lumps, for example due to some organic matter, after burning that will decay, and their hole left in the brick, so that is not the good quality of bricks. So there should be no holes or lumps in the bricks. That's the test of bricks.